And actually stay here for up to 28 days completely free. Gotta love it. We don't want to flood the new rig, do we? We gotta watch the tides. You know what? I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm nearly there. I'm onto it. We are onto it. I'm getting my gear. We have no time to waste this morning, do we, Mr. B?
No, low tide.
We are pushing tides. Are we going to make it? Are we going to get there in time? What are we going to see? What have you got on your... What have you got, actually? Actually, you know what? Hey, guys. Welcome back.
Morning.
We're pushing tides, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
What have you got?
Well,
have you got directions?
Yeah, I've got directions, but I'll have to wait.
Are they the right directions? We've had a couple of tip-offs. We're not sure if we are going to make it in time. But anyway, we better get cracking.
Yep.
It is a beautiful day, but you know what? No time to waste. I'll show you that soon. And you know what? Get your swimmers on. Get your boardies on. Look, Mr. B's onto it already. Let's go.
If you come along, you might hear the GPS talking a bit.
You know what? Sometimes the GPS can lead you to weird places.
Yeah, they're Google Maps. Waves, iMap, Go Map.
Yeah. Let's just go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do Mr. B map.
Yep.
We are in the Bay of Fires region and we are based along Bennelong Bay.
Just north of Bennelong Bay.
Oh yeah, I suppose. But isn't Bennelong Bay out there?
No, back there.
Oh, back that way. You know what I'm like with directions. We have been here camping and we think today's the day. Can't complain with the weather, can we, Mr. B?
No, but this thing, it's tidal. Like Amanda kept saying, it's very... If you miss it, you miss it.
Well, if you blink, you'll miss it. And if you don't know exactly your coordinates, guess what? You'll miss it. Don't miss it, Mr. B. Don't miss it. But you know what? If you've been dreaming of coming to this place, don't worry. Lucky you tuned in to us. We are...
In 400 meters, turn right.
Ooh. You know what? I don't think the locals are going to be happy with us after this.
What's that?
Because we're telling everyone where it is. Alright. Secret spot.
Show them the sign.
Turn
Here we
right.
go. Here we are. This is where you want to pull in. You want to pull in here. Now the thing is, right, we've actually had some really, really big tides. So, fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Like on the Cape.
Oh yeah, it is. Definitely. And you know what? We don't want to flood the new rig, do we? We got to watch the tides. When you get to the car park, at the very top, you've got to go as far as you can go. Do not turn off, go straight to the top. When you get to the top, obviously park, come on down. There's two parts to this track when you come down. There's a little bit of an off-road one over here. That's going to be to the left. We are taking this one to the right. Follow it to the right. What can you see?
Keep your eye out from
Sally?
inland black.
Have you ever seen an inland black? Well, I've seen a couple. And I don't want to see any today. close. If we just look over this way, that is pretty much where we are camped. That whole area up through there, but we'll go back. No time to waste. We've got to keep pressing on. Can't mess around with the tides around here. How's it looking, Mr. B? Is it looking good? Yep. Oh my God, look at that. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Am I ready?
Yep.
The things I do to show you guys some of the places where we go. But you know what? I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm nearly there. Woo. Ah. Excitement. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon it's worth it? What do you reckon, Mr. B?
Yep.
Gotta say, it's absolutely stunning. If you don't get here to this bloomin' rock pool when you come to Tassie, they're crazy, aren't they?
Well, we've come to St Helens, Billabong Bay, or Bay of Fires.
If you don't come to the Bay of Fires, you're absolutely crazy. It's probably one of my favourite spots. We have been back a couple of times now, haven't we?
Yeah, Mrs. B reckons this rock pool is better than the rock pool at Cape York.
I do. I've got to say, if you haven't watched our Cape episode, check it out because I did go swimming at the most northern tip of Australia.
Just here you don't have to worry about snappy crocodiles.
Nah, no crocodiles here. Just to be a little bit crazy, this is our third time up here on our travels around Tassie so far. You do love it, but don't you?
Yeah, well, we snagged a good spot up on the bank overlooking the ocean.
I know, we left in a bit of a flap this morning. So, do you want to see it? Do you want to see camp? Yeah, I thought you did. They do. Yep. So, I reckon we're just going to chill out here for a little bit longer because the conditions are absolutely stunning. Reason why we came back, wasn't it, for the heat wave? How often does Tassie have a heat wave?
No, very, very irregular.
Yeah, it is. And if you don't believe me, I'm actually going to put this photo up. Check it out. It did get to 35 degrees. Not many people believe me, but hey, it's evidence.
Yep.
So we're going to kick back here for a bit, take you back to camp, and we'll see what else is doing.
Correct.
And just like that, we are back at camp. Mr. B and I have just had a discussion on our way back. And I know this episode wasn't really about camp and stuff like that, but we've decided we're going to quickly show you around camp. And you know what? We did have a little secret. We have actually been camping here at this spot for the last 10 days. Can you believe it? 10 days here. Absolutely magic. If you want to see a full episode on the Bay of Fires, make sure you jump on to our episode that we have done. That was a little while ago. You can actually stay here for up to 28 days completely free. Gotta love it. Anywho's, we've had a quick chat. We are going to actually move on this afternoon. We're going to pack down. We're going to move on. We've got a few little bits and pieces that we want to do. So if you want to continue with us, make sure you stick around. New episodes every week. And you can follow our journey in the amazing state of Tassie. Before we pack down, I'm going to show you camp. We are camped at the South Cozy Corner on the Bay of Fires. When you camp here, you know what? If you get really lucky, which we did, this is where you get to camp. Are you ready? Get a look at that. What a cracker. It is going to be hard to leave here, I've got to say. This has been absolutely amazing. We did park the Yeti van up. This site is definitely not level. The camera wasn't out for that. It probably should have been, because it would have made for good viewing. But we got it in here. It wasn't so much of getting it in, it was actually leveling it up. Let's just say we had to do some, we had to do some tweaking to the ground to get us level. But anyway, we got level. This is pretty much camp. We've had the awning set up. We had the barbecue out. We've pretty much had everything. And I guess too, the other thing is, we're moving on because we actually ran out of water. We've run out of water. So I guess it would have been easy for us to head back down into St. Helens to refill and maybe fill the van up. But you know what? We've been here for 10 days. We've had this basically almost to ourselves with weather like this. How good was camp, right? Did you like it? Pretty bit special, I reckon. What do you reckon it would be?
Yeah, and it actually got a bit warmer, so I'm rocking the tank top now.
Oh, check you out. Getting our tans on again. Alright then. Well, you know what? It is a hard life, and we're just going to make the most of this for the next couple of hours before we do the Move It On.
Yep.
So on that note, I hope you loved exploring the rock pool with us. She was a beauty, gotta say. Put it on your list. I keep saying it, put it on the list.
Make a list of 10 for Tassie and go and see everyone else.
Yeah, absolutely. So, alright, what do you say?
Go on ventures, have fun. Number one thing, be safe.
And you'll see us next week somewhere.